Yes, yes, yes. It's the Raphael Dawkins with the Combat Radio. And today we're looking at the fight just announced. It's Dillian Whyte versus Alexander Povetkin. And that's scheduled to take place on the 2nd of May, Manchester Arena. And it's Dillian Whyte, Alexander Povetkin for the WBC Interim World Heavyweight title. So that's definitely one that I will be looking forward to. Let's look at the ages. 31 versus 40. 28 fights for Dillian Whyte. 10 fights more for Alexander Povetkin. So it's a margin of 10 fights, margin of 9 years. Povetkin being the older. Wins 27, 35, losses, 1 loss to Dillian Whyte, 2 losses to Alexander Povetkin. Alexander Povetkin's only 2 losses have come by the hands of Klitschko, and but that was by points. The only person to have stopped Alexander Povetkin is Anthony Joshua. Knockouts 18-24. Height 6'3", Dillian Whyte 6'2", Alexander Povetkin. Some people think he's short, but it's just that we've seen him up against many tall guys, so I wouldn't call 6'2" short. I don't think that's short. And both orthodox, nickname Body Snatcher. Let's say Alexander Povetkin's nickname is Sasha, but I've never heard him referred to as Sasha. Dillian Whyte, the Jamaican Brit, and Alexander Povetkin, the Russian. Okay, so I'm not even going to talk about that picture because Dillian Whyte got a lot of flack for this jacket that he wore on a Sky Sports broadcast. People said that, it looked like a Tesco security guard. But so we're not going to do that. We're not going to say that about Dillian. We will, however, take a quick look at his stats. Okay, so Dillian Whyte ranked number 6 in the BoxRec rankings, and Alexander Povetkin ranked 7. So if they switched around, then Alexander would go up one place, one would imagine, and Dillian Whyte would come down one or some. Dillian Whyte being very active, minus his issue with UCAD, which was resolved. Dillian Whyte having fought Marius Wack recently after the UCAD issue. Didn't come in the best of shape. Well, this is here he is. Didn't come in the best of shape. And that was a 10-rounder. That was over in Doria. Prior to that, he beat Oscar Rivas, previously unbeaten. Knocked out Derek Chisora the second time they fought. And prior to that was his points victory over Joseph Parker. So he has been clocking up the wins, primarily top 10 ranked opponents or thereabouts, top 12, top 15 of late. So he's been racking them up. And then we go over and take a look at Alexander Povetkin, just one space lower. And Povetkin himself has been very busy over the last couple of years. Previous fight was with Michael Hunter. That went to a split decision draw. Fury before Michael Hunter, unanimous decision. Anthony Joshua before that, and that was a knockout. Like I said, the only person to knock out Alexander Povetkin was or is Anthony Joshua. And before that, he knocked out David Price. That is Alexander Povetkin. There he is giving Michael Hunter a lot of trouble. All the trouble he could manage. Almost knocked him out of the ring there. That was a draw. Decided to be a draw. I can't remember who I had winning that one. I think I had one of them, one or the other winning by 1 round. So when it came back as a draw, I was, slightly surprised, but perfectly understandable. It was very close and, could have gone either way. So, Dillian Whyte will be defending his WBC interim heavyweight title, of course, as you will well know. Dillian Whyte is the mandatory for the WBC heavyweight title. So he is interim world heavyweight champion for the WBC and also the mandatory. So, high-ranking fight. Both guys in the top 10. Dillian protecting his interim belt and, of course, his mandated position. And if he wins against Alexander Povetkin, then that just makes his position even stronger. So, it's definitely one I will be looking forward to. And, taking place in Manchester. A lot of good fights coming up on the horizon. We got Anthony Joshua versus Pulev, facing his Pulev versus his mandatory Pulev in Tottenham. That's in June. Or is it July? I think it's in June. Yeah. And that's right, the 20th of June. And then we got this, the beginning of May. And of course, we have the trilogy of Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, that taking place in July, and there is plenty more to come. Okay, I'm very happy with this. It's the Raphael Dawkins, it's the Combat Radio, it's the like, it's the subscribe, it's the comment, it's the shares, and it is the hitting that bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications. Okay. And don't forget about the live shows. Monday and Wednesday, 10 p.m. UK time. And for sure, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. It's Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. And I'm out.